from the stretch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Oh, and he botches it. Now a long throw home. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, look at that stop. Here's the...
Wait. Let me go here. Chat audio. Alright, so hello. Awesome play by Matt Shoemaker. Now if we could still play the game right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Shoemaker comes set. Here he comes 0-1. A ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Valbuena trying to get there. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. High fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Gone home run, tie the game up, but you know I'm going to score.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Off-speed pitch in
That's
the
all you
dirt
watch,
as he takes it
the
for a ball.
lever. You watch the lever.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels
tell you.
catcher.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Liner in there for a base hit.
So you do watch it. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So it's back to the top
Well, let
of
me
the
just
order now,
go
and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Lays off 1-0. Maldonado aboard here at first with nobody out. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Springer is right there, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Angels are able to tie things up.
Let's go. Julian Herrera trash. Julian Herrera change your pitcher. No. I'm not changing nothing. I can see you in the comments. Stop saying that, bro.
Way off
Oh, my
balance
home run
back
hitter.
that time. Good for the first strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse
Let's
for that
go.
ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Here it comes, 0-2. Down the third base.
Let's go.
And that's through for a base hit, making 1 for 2 in this one.
I'm only gonna get a double on that.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield. He was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Calhoun is over to his left as he
I had to
snags
go
this
back.
one for the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Simmons is there, and that ends the inning. Nothing.
Because he's scared to catch it for score.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Upton awaits the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And the throw in gets away from him.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Upton leads off second with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball.
Let the Sue, let the Sue. Let the Sue, let the Sue. Let attack. You cabacho, you cabbage, you cabacho. What are you saying? What are you trying to say?
Bunt up the line. Bregman gloves it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. And their runners at the corners now. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground.
Let's get this one out.
He gets there as the runner breaks for home. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And he's in safely to third.
3-2.
As they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I already know who I'm gonna put in. Eat my poop, bro. Better search him out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one.
Yeah,
here.
you
It's
wouldn't
a
go.
base hit. And not in time as the run
You
scores.
steal all those lucky hits.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a
Yeah,
case
you
right
do.
now. This team,
Yeah,
they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired.
Meanwhile,
you
this
do.
ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Martin Maldonado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2. In now, Justin Upton. He's roped a couple of
Junior, stop
doubles in
cussing
3
us in the
trips
head,
to this
Dad.
point. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. Gurriel is over to take a look at it. A 1-1 now to Upton. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 4 runs here in this half inning.
What do you mean what?
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Digging it.
No, you're not. You're not a good boy.
Leading off for the Astros.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we entered the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit hard down the line. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning.
And you, Junior, saw while you're talking.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get to count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Calhoun has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the... Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Pujols. He'll be 10.
Albert Pujols. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Why did he have to throw sidearm? Joe Smith. Let's go. I just hate sidearm so much. Okay, buddy. Even though that was a ball. Ready?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. One strike to Pujols. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Smith, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Albert Pujols was down for the first out in the 7th inning. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Angels go.
Leading off for the Astros.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Smoke toward third. Cozart has it. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Carson's up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, Hero. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, someway, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there. Not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Into the box, Julian. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Way out in front.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2.
Let's go, grand
Here,
slam.
this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field.
Let's go.
And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. Don't get
Take
style
the lead
points in
right
this
now.
game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Here's Marlon Gonzalez now. And the starter remains out there despite...
Gary Richards, 83 overall, 97 miles per hour, putting in game.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound.
He has a four-seam
And a
fastball,
change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
slider,
Garrett
two-seam
Richards
fastball.
takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Changeup and a curveball that he cannot use.
Richard steps into his windup. Here it is on 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
See what we could do.
Swing and a miss out in front of a
Changeup.
changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Kozar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Luis
First pitch
Valbuena
coming,
last
here it is.
at-bat with the
And
home
now a
run.
pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 0 for 4.
2 foul balls in a row. 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Going
The throw
to.
into second.
And safe.
And he'll get in there safely.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
No balls and a strike to count.
Your catcher?
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's my player with the grand slam.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw goes over to third, and a good
Out at
decision
third.
on the throw as he is meat at third base. Here's the second
down?
baseman, Ian Kinsler. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And try. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His past history with Richards, not great. He's 1 for 8. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a
With the
high
pop-up.
pop-up. Richards
Turning to
is
one.
under it.
Going to
Got
2.
it one away.
And he's out.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He
I
singled his
saw
last time, and he fouls this one
fastball.
off.
Going with the fastballs today.
High fly ball out to
Out.
straightaway center.
From my choke.
Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
And under it with the bend down. Bottom of 8.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
After
And
they
a
get
step
this
off.
one out.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air. out
Now I
to
just
center
need 3
field.
outs, and
Trout
that
has
is
a
ball
read on
game,
it.
ladies and
Makes the
gentlemen.
catch, and that'll
And
retire the side.
happy Mother's Day.
Striding in,
By the way.
Ian Kinsler. And to start out the inning, it looks like
Let's
they've
go.
decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon for relief
No
pitchers to
one
have
the
troubles
game.
after they sit and watch their guys swing the
No
bat a
one
bit.
has
We'll see if he
had
stays
an
as sharp as he was
yet.
before.
To 1-2 now.
Smacked it down. I might go with the forcing fastball, you guys know.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Strike out.
First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone
With
for
the
strike
sinker.
1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone
On the
too
ball.
much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Called strike in a dangerous
Right.
location there, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Smack that down.
Still 1-2.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
That wasn't a terrible
Really bad
pitch
after I
right there.
get these 2
But if
outs.
he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss,
With the
he's going to
strike
have to
three,
get
one
that
out.
ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Trout retired, and now
Going
they're
with
down to
the
their final out of this
Forcing
one.
fastball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now.
Strikes.
Crowd in excess of 37,000 come
Right
to
down
their
the
feet.
middle for
Hit
him.
sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. Throw not in
He's
time,
safe.
and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, this game is close right here.
See
But
what
I'll take the
our
inside the
Phillies could do
mindset,
for
even
him.
if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final
Ball.
out, but you'll be
He hits
hard-pressed
a
to
home
ever
run, he
find
could
an
tie the
offensive
game
player
right
give away an AB. Nice
One more
infield
strike
single
and
right there
that
to
is
keep the line
ball
moving.
game.
Upton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In
With
the
a
dirt, but
strikeout.
swung on and missed.
On one,
McCann
and ball game.
corrals it. Throw on to
Here's the game.
first,
Let's
and
see who's the star
ball game is
player
over.
of
It's
this game.
always nice to give your fans at home
Joe
something to
Smith
cheer about, and
ended
they
me off
definitely
with
did
a
that right
perfect
here,
game.
coming through with a big win at home.
This one
Eventually,
comes
they
to
were
a
all
close
hitting
today
him.
at an 8-6 final. Houston capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the
What
way
do I
to
do?
the win.
Highlight?
Joe Smith is credited with the win.
Let's
Matt
see the
Shoemaker
highlight reel.
slapped with 8 earned runs as he
Lined
takes
it
the
out.
loss. So that'll just
Altuve
about
lined
do it.
out at
For my
second
partners,
base.
Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Springer's safe. Springer was safe. He'll sell to it. Let's see. Angels, Astros. Astros had a really good radio. Now who's the... Oh, player of the game. Wait, no, go back. Yul Euro, 2 for 4, home run and 2 doubles. Andrew triple to Moonlight. There's a good Moonlight. Oh. You wanna watch YouTube? YouTube?